On stage? Are you there, John? That was more of a double check for me to make sure I got it. Please welcome on stage. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you a very quick story. We did some walking football on Wednesday morning. So if there's any of you fancy a bit of walking football, Wednesday morning's here. And all was going well until last Wednesday morning, after 59 minutes, I put a glorious through ball through to John. And unfortunately, it was a bloody good ball, Barry. It was a bloody good ball. And unfortunately, John decided to trip up and he broke 3 ribs in the process. And I'll let him explain that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Foster.
If I've called you, I know I'm to blame. Must have been insane. Believe me. From the bottom of my heart, dear, I applaud.
I have a big apology. When I wrote that piece in the first half, Sheffield United were really not doing very well. They were going through a sticky patch, but they have revived. And I've made a note of the teams they have conquered. No. Respect for the red and white shirt. Gillingham, Bristol Rovers, Shrewsbury, I think twice, although the second time they only had 9 men. Pork and Veal, Port Vale. Grimsby, Chesterfield. Now, these are household names, Gareth, aren't they?
Okay, so you're
really sharp.
That don't impress me much.
You're a very naughty boy, Gareth.
Sorry. The first time, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, steady on, what are you doing?
I have another piece for you. I did not create this. This was created at a much higher level. This is in fact a story from the Bible, from the book of Genesis. I have adapted it a little. So here we go. It's called 3 Halfpence a Foot. Now, I possibly think, do my granddaughters know what 3 halfpence is? Do you? No, I don't think I would. 3 halfpence is 3 halfpennies. What's a halfpenny?
Harry Potter,
innit? Halfpenny is half a penny. So 3 halfpence is a penny and a half. Okay? Old money. Alright. And this is called 3 halfpence a foot. Okay, it's a cautionary tale of greed and cupidity. And it's in Sheffield again. I'll tell you an old-fashioned story that my grandfather used to relate of a joiner and building constructor. His name, it was Sam Oglethwaite. In a workshop on banks of Sheaf River, old Sam used to follow his trade in a place that I've heard of called Sheffield. I knows where cutlery is made. Well, one day, Sam's filling a knot hole with putty, went in through the back door, come an old chap fair wreathed in white whiskers. The old chap said, "Good morning, I'm Noah." Well, he asked Noah what were his business. And the old chap went on to remark that not liking forecast for weather, he was thinking of building an ark. Well, he'd got enough wood for his bulwarks, stacked up in his back garden shed, and he wanted some nice bird's eye maple to panel both sides of his bed. Now maple were old Sam's monopoly. That means it were all his to cut. Nobody else hadn't got none. So he quoted 3 halfpence a foot. "Ain't ni too much," replied Noah. "Penny a foot's more the mark. Penny a foot, and when rain comes, I'll give thee a ride in my ark. But neither would budge on their bargain. They got into kind of a jam. So Sam stuck his tongue out at Noah, and Noah thumbed his nose at old Sam. In wrath and ill feeling they parted, not knowing when they'd meet again. And Sam, he'd forgot all about it, till one day it started to rain. Well, it rained and it rained for a fortnight. It flooded out all countryside. It rained and it kept on chucking it down, till Chief were a mile and a half wide. Well, houses were soon underwater. Folks onto the roof had to climb. They said it were rottenest summer that Sheffield had had for some time. Well, rain showed no signs of abating, and water rose higher by hour, till only dry land were at Castleton, and that were on top of Mamtoa. So Sam started swimming to Castleton. Took him best part of a week. His clothes were wet through when he got there, and his boots were beginning to leak. He were up to his waistcoat in water, on top of Mamtoa, in pitch dark, when who should come sailing towards him but old Noah, steering his ark. They glared at each other in silence, till ark were alongside, all but. And Noah said, "What price the maple?" Sam answered, 3 halfpence a foot. Noah said, "Nay, I'll make thee an offer, same as I did t'other day. Penny a foot and a free ride. Now come on, lad, what does that say?" 3 halfpence a foot, came the answer. So Noah his sail had to hoist, and he steered off again in high dudgeon, while Sam stood determined but moist. So Noah sailed round, flying his pigeons, till 40th day of big wet. And on his way back, passing Castleton, he saw old Sam standing there yet, with his chin just stuck up out at water. A comical figure he cut. And Noah said, "Now what price the maple?" Sam answered, 3 halfpence a foot. Noah said, "Nay, thou'd best take my offer. It's last time I'll be here about, and if water comes half an inch higher, I'll happen get maple for nought. 3 halfpence a foot it'll cost thee, and as for me," Sam said, "don't thee fret. Sky's turning brighter o'er Chapel Henry Frift, and I think it'll brighten up yet." "Nay, lad, that wrong," said old Noah. "It'll rain a lot more, I'll be bound. Come on, lad, sell us the maple." "Bugger off," said old Sam, and then drowned.